shit, look who it is.
Who is it? Where? Team Syndicate.
Well, we have Gino here today. Gino, what's going on?
We're gonna be installing some hybrid racing detent springs on it, and we were supposed to install a new valve cover for it, but I apparently forgot his valve cover, his VTEC valve cover. But we're gonna be installing some shifter linkage bushings as well.
Alrighty, so how long should it take?
This, once we have the card, well, I don't think we even need to jack it up. This should probably take like less than 30 minutes. It's pretty easy.
Alright.
This will probably take an hour or less, 45 minutes.
Alright. Alright, sounds good. So here's my nugget. So pretty much Gino just informed me that in order to install the detent springs, we will have to remove the stock intake. So I do have to take out my eBay special strut bar and go from there. So back to the install. Basically we didn't have to remove the strut bar. We had enough clearance. The tube just kind of came out, which is right here.
Comes right
So
out.
she just popped out. All we have to do is take out 2 10mm bolts right here and right there, and also push the silencer, whatever, like box, whatever you call it, out of this little thing right here, and that's pretty much it. Master Gino, what is the next step?
We're gonna put the jack to hold the transmission, and then after that we're gonna remove 2 nuts and 1 bolt here, and then this other bolt right here, and then we should be able to remove the bracket by itself. And then I don't know if you could see this one, that's one of them right there that we're going to be,
So that's one of the bolts that we're going to be messing with, and then
for one, and the other ones are like underneath this,
underneath the bracket.
So yeah. Well, actually you could see them, there's one right here, but you really kind of hard to tell. Like you could do it with this on it, but it's just such
it's a pain in the ass. But
and this is like takes like 15 minutes to do, and it'll be so much easier to do.
let me change the.
Because if not, you know, we can go with Ryobi. There we go. That's 1 bolt down, 2 more to go. More like 3 more to go. Do this one.
No, shit, I see that one.
And we already have the jack holding on the transmission, that way it doesn't
won't fall on us.
Yeah, and then mess up the other motor mounts.
And so
we're gonna use 17 on that one.
oh, let me put back one of the bolts.
This is, well, as you can see, it's pretty easy to change the transmission mount bolt. So
Right?
you know, the fucking like the whole fucking thing. So get some better bushings for it. Easy
Polyurethane.
Yeah, polyurethane ones. You know, that would be super easy to swap
Yeah.
out this one. This one will probably be the easiest to swap out.
That back one's gonna be a bitch.
The back one, it's this one, and then the actual motor mount itself over here should be the easiest one. The rear mount should be the hardest.
Really? Oh fuck!
Oh, mine wasn't that hard.
I don't think this one's ever been fucking replaced. No, I need a small one.
Gino to the rescue.
Fuck you. Yeah, so basically, I don't think this motor mount's ever been off because it's hard like a motherfucker. So, I have a long socket, deep socket. Gino's has the smaller ones. Remind me, I was just at Harbor Freight. I need to buy one of those.
At least this has a little bit more leverage.
Anyway. Fuck.
I guess the gun.
I guess the gun it is. As you saw, this thing is really fucking in there. So I guess we have no choice than to use the fucking impact gun.
All right, Big Daddy's here now.
Fuckers on there.
There we go. with a little bit of Asian persuasion, you know. You got it out. I don't think that's ever been removed.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been removed, dog.
Yeah, mine was not that hard. I was able to use that ratchet right there and get them right off.
Yeah, I saw your video.
Well, it wasn't like easy to take out, but it was like.
It wasn't like this. This
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh shit! The whole bolt came out.
I don't know if that's supposed to
Well, it's okay, but we could tighten it back up.
But I don't know if that's supposed to happen. So here goes the bracket.
Just the bracket, and you see there's one right there, another one right behind it, and then another one.
For this, I'll let you do, cause
I think it's a 10. No, probably a 12. My bad, a 12.
any gloves? So basically, I went ahead, took out the bolts for the bracket. The bracket, where the fuck did I put it? It's over there. So basically now we have access to these 3 bolts that we're gonna be doing. So we'll kind of go from there.
I thought it's supposed to be a 12.
It's a 12?
Yeah.
To be continued. The 12. Gotta represent Milwaukee. Beautiful.
And the spring is right there, and then the ball bearing is down there, which is still good. So
Alrighty, let me go ahead and grab you those parts.
the stock and the hybrid racing one. So as you can see, this is pretty
Has a
springy,
lot of- pretty loose.
and this one, it's kind of hard to even compress it compared to the stock one.
Oh,
So
okay.
the feels like the shifts should be more engaging with this. So all you have to do is either just stick it in there. There's a hole in this one, so you just put the hole in it, give it a little pressure, and
Make sure you thread it in nice and.
there we go. So it's nice and threaded already. And it's that easy. All I have to do is just tighten it up now, and we're done with one. 2 more to go.
I never thought these things were possible.
Oh, my bad. I was spinning the washer.
Yep, there you go.
Here's the other stock one. As you can see, you can compress it a lot easier compared to the hybrid ones.
No, it's a big difference. There we go. Gino has it in. Just imagine how much a shop would charge the average Joe to do this.
And this is super easy.
Super easy.
It seems kind of difficult, but it's super easy. There you go. Nope, never mind.
It's not that we don't have power tools, but I really want to use my Milwaukee ratchet set. I haven't used it. First time using it. Like Milwaukee. So that's 2 out of 3. And where the fuck's the last one?
It's behind.
Oh, it's
here,
right
you see
there.
it.
That one. Oh, I see it. It's right there.
So as you can see, this job is pretty easy, especially when you remove the transmission bracket. It makes life a lot easier to deal with.
That is very true. Especially taking out the intake and the bracket.
This one's the one you kind of have to wear it a bit more because you don't want anything flying out.
Oh.
Well, it's the spring, but
Yeah,
it's not that
There's a
bad.
washer or some shit.
So here's the stock one again.
And again, see all that play?
You know what we forgot to do?
What's up?
Show them a before and after how the
Oh, fuck.
shifting feels.
Well, Trust me, guys, it felt a little loose.
And we're pretty much done already. All we have to do is just put everything back.
Guess that motherfucker was in there so tight, even took this one out when I took it out. Put that fucking thing back. So basically, how he was able to put back that, what do you call that? The bolt back into the transmission. He basically used 2 of the bolts from the bracket and used it to tighten it, tighten it down, and then kind of force it back in, or torque it in, or you want to call it. And pretty much just use the 17, put it down here so you can get the top off and then get the second one off. So if you ever run into this issue, you might run into this issue. That's how we went ahead about it.
So what we're gonna do is put this one back in first. Just hand tight. Put these back. This is the one I hate because we're gonna have to. Oh man, feels like Amy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dick. She was looking
Fabuloso.
fabuloso, dog. Next step, Gino.
Just give it a couple of good duggas. Is my recommendation.
Alrighty, so we went ahead and dropped the car now. Now it's time to see how it feels. Oh yeah, dude.
Is it less sloppy?
Oh, it feels like... It feels good, dude. Feels like more precise. It has that same... It almost has that same effect that I like about your shifter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have to say, it does sound a lot more, you can hear the clicks.
Hey,
It was worth it. Good mod.
About $40 worth of mod. It's not that bad, right?
No, that's true. For 40-50 bucks worth of parts, I mean, it was a big difference. Alrighty, so that's it for today. Special thanks to Gina for coming down and helping me out. Question: What gave you the idea to do this little mod to your car?
I did it on my 9th gen, but the shifter feel, it's so much. I wouldn't say it's not as smooth as this. It's a bit more engaging because I have the hybrid racing short shifter as well. So
I love that piece.
it's a very nice piece. It makes the car look very, very well. But since I have the short shifter plus the springs, it's a little bit stiffer than like a normal, like traditional stick shift. So like, when it's in there, it's in there. And for people that are not used to it, they always say that it's pretty hard to get it in gear. But
when I drove your car at the track, I had the same feeling. When I got in your car, it felt really really stiff. But
when like, this gives you it gives you confidence saying that that it's in gear, because it's gonna take a little bit of extra force to kind of get it in there. It's
True,
not
that
just
gives you that confidence.
Yeah.
Behaviors, Kumit, Nana, on note, just allow
Oh, yeah,
sender.
yeah, small
So
portion.
yeah, in your from to mix